They've made a lot of changes here in this midweek game, giving some guys a chance to play, including the leadoff. Kentucky 29-1 tie. That one a little bit low from Otto and Mendez in the infield. Slow roller foul. The DH is Silas Schaefer, who caught yesterday in the win. Greg Caban goes behind.
Pitch there by Stockham. Got too much of the plate, and Ciervo made him pay.
Second double of the year for Ciervo. There you see it again.
Went on the outside part of the plate and got extension and was able to provide some power with that.
One of the hottest hitting players in the nation here to the pot as a starter. Ross hitting in the 4 hole. He has batted in this spot in the lineup 7 times this year as a starter, 7 times in the 5th spot.
That's one of the longest home runs I can remember ever hit here.
That would foul to the screen.
Stockham, he got behind in the count, went low in the zone, was able to follow through on that release point, and got Ross looking. Now he turns to focus to Kyle Hayes.
And he hit him on the just below the knee. And so a hit batter. Western Kentucky has now had 40
on the mound after that 3-run home run by Ryan Weidman. Then Stockham got a strikeout of Ross, but then the first pitch to Kyle Hayes was hit on the lower extremity. So
Kyle Vidston at the plate. Takes one a little bit low. Or no, this is, Kyle Vidston after Hayes was hit by the pitch, and that was enough to pull Stockham. Reed Howard on deck. Got a strikeout of Ross. That's played off. Against Taylor Penn.
Taylor just turned 19 2 days ago. Very young, still out there, still with room to grow. He was highly touted so much. He was drafted in the 20th round of last year's draft by the Pittsburgh Pirates. So that shows you the type of talent that scouts and talent evaluators think of Taylor Penn out there on the mound, with still plenty of room to grow. 6 of Taylor Penn, but also his pitching ability. I think Western Kentucky certainly, definitely proud to have him. And, it's always a tricky moment when you get drafted. You don't know if you're going to sign or not, but he thinks that he can, betting on himself to aid that draft possibility for another 3 years when he's eligible, and can have a really good career.
So he got it. Good cover there by the shortstop in Reed Howard. 2 down, runner at first. 3-0 Western on the 3-run homer by Weidman. As Weidman took it 444 feet to left center. The first baseman.
This would be a perfect situation for EKU. If they can just get one here, that would apply some pressure on WKU to let them know that this is going to be a fight. They're not going to roll around and just kind of, for lack of a better word, just play dead, but give this game a competitive edge. And
DH 3-time, Vincent catching Penn. 6'5" freshman to the plate, and that one a called strike, and it's 2-2. If Eastern Kentucky wants to stay with the 19-1 Hilltoppers, they're going to need to try to take advantage of these chances. Runners on the corners.
The Atlantic Sun is the destination.
Western Kentucky leading EKU 3-0 as we go to the top half of the second inning. Hilltoppers off to a 19-1 start to the season, and they have won 14 in a row, trying to keep that streak going. Cade Schneider back on the mound, right-hander.
271 hitter in Howard, his 14th start in his 19th appearance. He's third on the team with 3 home runs and sends this one deep to left field and out of here. Second home run. They have now hit 6 home runs in 11 innings of baseball against EKU. 24 home runs on the year, 16 more than their opponents. Left-hander warming up in the maroon and white bullpen next to the baseball complex. That's ground ball on 2 hops. Brown out of Evansville, Indiana, began his college career at Indiana State. Off-speed pitch ripped to the gap in left center. That will go all the way to the wall. And they have had 4 extra base hits, a pair of doubles, and a pair of home runs as we have batted through. Did you bring animal crackers today?
I did not. No, I came empty-handed.
1-0 count. Back to the top of the order in the second for Dylan O'Connell. Started the first 4 games back in the lineup. Holds up. Short-lived win streak will end at 3 today in all likelihood because they have jumped on the Colonels and proven why. They have 12 players with an on-base percentage of over for coaches, right?
Yeah.
2-1 the count. Wind really blowing out. It's picked up. The way that flag is flipping now, they say it could be up to 35 miles an hour gusting, and it is gusting pretty heavy straight out over the scoreboard right now. All ahead of him. Another home run by Howard to lead off this inning. Big swing there, and double threes missed it.
I think you'd like to have that one back. But that was a really good pitch, too. It got some late tail to it. I think that's why Weidman missed it.
Good job by Bejarano in Versailles, Kentucky. Taylor Penn, 6'5" freshman right-hander. Ground ball slow roller. Charging at second base is Brown. On to the first baseman, Hayes, 1 down.
Run by about a couple feet, hit the wall on the fly, and not a great relay throw by Weidman in center field. I think he lost the grip of the baseball, and it kind of just went to the bottom of the turf there. He wanted a much better relay throw, but it was a Nunley double, 102 off the bat.
You can see Weidman kind of answered a run here, 90 feet away. Bejarano stepping in out of Coconut Creek, Florida, North Broward Preparatory High School.
These are the situations that Western Kentucky has been so good at offensively this year with 2-out timely hitting. Now Eastern Kentucky has to start getting to take the lead going into the 3rd inning, and they have scored in every half inning so far. They have forced Eastern Kentucky to make some pitching changes. The Colonels are on their 3rd pitcher of the night so far. Ryan Ratcliffe returns to the bump, and he will face the heart of the Hilltopper order and Ross Hayes.
What did Trackman say about it?
It was a ball.
Trackman and the home plate umpire haven't agreed a couple of times. Gus Curtis. That one well inside. They'll agree this time. 3-1.
I think it's coming that eventually down the road. They play on Sports Center last year, and that was really good. Quick reactions over there at the hot corner by Ott.
2 down. That breaks down low. Last time these two teams played on February 25th. That breaking ball hops into the EKU dugout. Wind really blowing out, and that flag whipping. Old Glory is working out there today.
If you're a right-handed hitter, as all these Hilltoppers are, man, you just have to. Like I said, these are the situations where WKU has been really good this year, getting a lot of timely hitting with their offense.
Berrigan, an NAIA All-America at Embry-Riddle in Arizona, takes a strike at the letters.
The 3rd inning, Eastern Kentucky looking to push across their first run. Taylor Penn has shut out EKU so far, only 1 hit allowed. It came via Tate Nunley double in the 2nd inning, and now the lineup will see Taylor Penn for a 2nd time through. 2 of his 4 appearances right now for Taylor Penn this year have come against the Colonels. And
Scarce takes a ball inside, 1-2 count. Scarce went 1 for 4, had a home run, a 2-run homer in the loss in Bowling Green. And his 3rd row, she was a city commissioner here in Richmond, a state representative as well. Swing and a miss, moved over closer to her grandkids. And we'll go to the hill, the younger brother of Hunter Penn, who was a 1,000-point-plus scorer at Transylvania. A couple of good athletes here in the Bluegrass State. Working on the hill about 45 minutes.
Has awoken from his bat right now, and the Colonels touch up Taylor Penn with a long ball.
2nd home run of the year, 5th RBI.
For the Colonels 55, Nazir Mendez.
Eastern Kentucky got a couple of home runs or just one home.
Go. Can bring a fastball in the low 90s as well.
Monaco's ERA at 9. This is just his third appearance. Worked 2 innings, 2 hits allowed, 2 runs, both earned. He's walked 1, struck out 1. He's given up a double. He's given up a home run. So
Their fastball, and Schaefer is down on strikes.
22.
for strikeout today for Hilltopper pitching. They entered this game averaging 9.5 strikeouts a game, and their ERA, as you had said earlier, second best in the country at 2.31. Just Tennessee, the pedal to the metal, and just continued from the start. We'll talk about that in the next inning, about what their head coaches said about this win streak and how they've handled it. We'll get into that when they come back to the plate here when we get to the 5th inning.
2-1 to Caban for a strike, 74 miles an hour from Monaco. Got good spin rate on over 2,000 on the RPMs. Colonels can make this interesting with a base hit here. And be going on contact. ERA south of 1 in high school, 0.74. And first pitch hit right back up the middle, and that's going to find a hole into center field for a base hit. Ryan Weidman is now 3 for 3, and he's had a 3-hit game. He's had 2 4-hit games and 7 2-hit games. It's pretty impressive. And there's one just foul. Having to dance out of the way. Brown 1 for 2. Weidman a perfect 3 for 3 tonight. And he attacks first pitch and lines one foul. 2 seasons at Georgia Highlands College. Has a combination of WKU with 5 here in the 5th inning. But Faulkner has bounced back after inheriting a bases loaded, nobody out jam to kind of limit the damage here. And that pitch just misses low. But now he's getting that opportunity. Didn't see a lot of opportunity last year. Getting that opportunity to play every day, which in turn gives him consistent playing time, gives him confidence the way he's swinging it right now. And I think you're starting to see the talent being displayed by Julius Scarce as he reaches for the second time tonight. That the errors that they've had, it's not been disastrous errors. It's kind of been the errors that don't really play a significant role, and that's because their pitching staff obviously is really big and limiting those because of their ability to get a lot of swing and miss. Western in the win back in February used 5 pitchers. They're on their 3rd tonight. The issue for Monaco tonight was those 4 walks in an inning and a third. 40 pitches, only 18 strikes.
22.
Double for Schaefer brings in Colby Ott, and that will make this a 9-4 game on the second double of the year by Schaefer. RBI number 7. 1 and 2 on a lefty-lefty matchup. Morris played 2 seasons at Chandler Gilbert Community College. 13 appearances, all were starts. Had a 5-4